Bonjour Nishka, ça va? I'm happy to see you again for this second class. Okay, so today, if you already got your textbook, as you know, okay, we're gonna start our first lesson, which is leçon 1, retrouvons nos amis. Retrouvons nos amis. Let's find our friends. So in this lesson 1 first, as you can see in this board, this is the text actually. Which means if you have the same textbook as well as I'm using it here, see you have some pictures are there of some people are there. So retrouvons nos amis, let's meet our friends and let's present them, let's introduce them. This is the main things in this full text. So first of all, I will ask you, how do you introduce yourself in French? Okay, I know you will say, je m'appelle Nishka, j'ai 6 ans, j'habite ceci, j'habite cela. But remember, once school will be reopened again, you're going to meet again your new friend, right? As your classmate or your school friends, you may not say or you may not tell them about your age. You will say to your new student, to your old friends, you're gonna say, okay, how was your holiday? How was it? What did you do? But your new student, new friends, you need to present your old friends to your new friends, right? You can say, okay, here is Purvi, there is someone else, like that. So in this one, to introduce our new friend to our old friends, we're gonna use two words. The first one is le voilà. Le voilà, which means here they are. Here they are. So what we're gonna do here, I will first read the full text. I will read it slowly, and you have to do the same there in your side. Okay? Retrouvons nos amis. Les voilà. Les voilà, which means here they are. Nous avons déjà rencontré ces personnages. Personnages. Okay. As I was saying, I was reading actually, not saying. I need to read it again. Le voilà. Nous avons déjà rencontré ces personnages. Personnages, which means these persons. Les reconnais-tu? Do you know them? Présentons-le. Let's present them or let's introduce them. Akanksha Sethi. Elle a 17 ans. Akanksha Sethi, she is 17 years old. Elle est en terminale L. Terminal, which means final. She is in final year L. L means literature. Literature in French, literature in English. Son frère s'appelle Kunal. His brother's name is Kunal. Il a 18 ans. He is 18 years old. Il est en terminale S. As I said, terminal, which means final year. Terminal S, which means science or science in French. Leur père travaille à l'ambassade de l'Inde. His dad work to India embassy. Where in France. En France. Leur mère est professeure de musique classique indienne. Ils habitent 2 rue Balzac. His mother is a professor. She works as a classic music teachers. Okay? A classic Indian music. Ils habitent 2e rue Balzac. Again, then voici Narcisse. Voilà, which means close by. Voilà, little bit far away. Voici Nishka. Voilà Purvi. It's like you are showing. So when you are showing someone and introducing him, you should say, voici le professeur John. Voilà notre HOD. Got my point? We use voilà and voici. Voici is there. Voici Narcisse et voilà Ali. Ils sont sénégalais. Leurs parents habitent à Dakar, au Sénégal. Leur père est informaticien. Il travaille chez IBM. Any doubt? I will read it again full. Le voilà. Retrouvons nos amis. Le voilà. Nous avons déjà rencontré ces personnages. Les reconnais-tu? Présentons-le. Akanksha Seti, elle a 17 ans. Elle est en terminale L. Son frère s'appelle Kunal. Il a 18 ans. Il est en terminale S. Leur père travaille à l'ambassade de l'Inde en France. Leur mère est professeure de musique classique indienne. Ils habitent 2 rue Balzac. Voici Narcisse et voilà Ali. Ils sont sénégalais. Sénégalais means what? Sénégalais are those all people from Sénégal. Leurs parents habitent à Dakar. Dakar is the capital of Sénégal. Au Sénégal. Leur père est informaticien. His dad is information IT. Il travaille chez IBM. So what I'm going to ask you right now, you have to read the same things as I read it here, then reverse back to me the comprehension of this text in English. I didn't say to write it in French. No, write it in English and then send it back to me. It's about what? Now, according to this textbook, we're going to have some few questions. I will ask you some few questions here. Le père de Kunal et d'Akanksha est professeur de sciences. Is it true or false? See, the questions are there. Dites vrai ou faux. La mère de Kunal et d'Akanksha est professeur de sciences. Did you get the question? The mother of Kunal and Akanksha is a science teacher. Is it true or false? You need to give me the answer. Next one. Le parent d'Ali et d'Arcis habitent à Paris. The parents of Ali and Narcisse lives at Paris. Is it true or false? Kunal a 18 ans. Kunal is 18 years old. Is it true or false? Ali et Narcisse sont sénégalais. Now you have some four few questions, short questions. You need to give me short answer, which is true or false. Now down, this will be again your homework, as you can see. You have Basia. You have this letter writing. Okay, letter writing is there. I will be happy if you have the same textbook. If you didn't get it in Mangalore where you are right now, just let me know. I can get it here and courier it to you to your place, because the textbook is there. It's there in Mysore, it's there also in Bangalore. So if you have it, it's gonna be easy, because I can't write this. See the size of my textbook, my board is too small. If I want to write this text, this full text, it may not fill this my whiteboard. So I will request you again to have the same textbook, so we're gonna keep moving together. So it will be easy for you there and easy for me this side. So I can read here and explain, and you will be following it there in your home place. Okay, for text writing, as you can see there, if you want to write any letter to your friends, okay, So down of this one question, you have one letter here. As I think you can see it, just click one picture from your phone. It will be easy to read. So, but listen to what I will read here. Bastia, le 30 août 2020. Chers amis, depuis 4 jours, nous voici installés en Corse. Dear friends, since 4 days, we are installed in a Corse, au sud de Bastia, which means Bastia is a place. Okay, the letter has been written in Bastia. Date, place name, date, le 30 août 2020. Nous sommes arrivés avec la pluie. Mais maintenant le beau temps s'est installé. When we reached there, it was raining. But after rain, we have now a nicer weather. L'île n'est pas grande, which means Bastia is island. It's a small place. Il n'est pas grande. It's not a big place. Nous sommes logés dans un camp d'étoiles. Loger, which means what? Loger means lodge. They stayed in a camp. Camp of what? Camp of toile. Un camp d'étoiles. Ce n'est pas le grand luxe. It's not a luxury. Mais pour les vacances, c'est très bien. Cette visite me fait penser à notre visite des îles d'Andaman et de Nicobar dans les golfes du Bengale. J'ai passé de très belles vacances là-bas avec ma famille l'année dernière. Nous avons visité Port Blair, Port which means beach, une petite ville animée au milieu de la mer avec beaucoup de cocotiers et quelques collines. So see now how you will read it. We have how many paragraphs are there? This is the first one. The first one starts from depuis 4 jours and it ending with a grande. Depuis 4 jours, depuis, then ending with grande. That is the first one. So you have to tell me what does it mean in English first. Paragraph 1. See how you will do comprehension first. Comprehension. Paragraph, you have to read like this. This is in your notes. Paragraph 1. Paragraph 1 is there. Depuis 4 jours, and it ending with a grande. Now give me the meaning. The summary, I can say summary of the first one. Then next one, nous sommes logés and it ending with a quelques collines. The third one, ici nous pouvons aller à la mer et à la montagne dans la même journée. Here we can move around from sea or river to the mountain in the same day. Journée which means day, daily. So they can move around because they said it's a small place, it's a small island, which means they can move around every places in one day. Ici nous pouvons aller à la mer et à la montagne dans la même journée. Les aiguilles des bavets là sont très belles. Il y a beaucoup de petits villages. There is a lot of small villages. Village perché au centre. Il y a des cultures d'orange. Culture d'orange, which means the cultivation of orange. Okay, this is what they do in that place. Et des citrons. Citron, which means lemon. Then, on y voit aussi beaucoup d'animaux comme des ânes, des moutons, des chevaux et des cochons. Now, you have to tell me all meaning of these animals in English. See, in this letter, what he start? For writing this letter, he first greet his friend. And he explained how he reached in that place. We reached safe, it was raining. Then, in the next paragraph, he explained also where they are living, where they are staying, how is it. And meanwhile also, he explained about the place, about the city. Then, in last paragraph, ici nous pouvons aller à la mer, still explaining des ânes, des moutons, what they can find there, what they're gonna do there, and what they will be doing there. La pointe que vous voyez sur la carte postale est appelée Cap Corse. Au milieu, il y a beaucoup de châtaigniers. Au sud, il y a Bonifacio avec ses côtes et ses villages. Nos vacances vont bientôt terminer. Elles se passent bien à bientôt. So by this I mean, suppose you have been or you have gone to any tourist place. Okay, let's say you are in Mangalore right now. You are in Bangalore. Now you went to Goa or to Mangalore. So I want you to write a letter. Explain me how did you reach to Mangalore and how is Mangalore. So I need at least 3 or 4 paragraphs. The first one, it will be greeting. The next one, explain about the place. How did you reach there? How is the place? The third one, you can say what are you doing there and when are you planning to come back. Gros bisous, not gross bis. It is a mistake here. We used to say gros bisous, which means kiss, and Akanksha. So who wrote this text? Is Akanksha. He wrote to whom? To his friends. So I hope now everything is very clear. So for this first lesson, you have text and letter writing. I asked you to do 2 things. First one, to give full meaning of the text in English and read also the same letter there. And I want you to write a letter to me explaining about how is Mangalore. Not how is Mangalore. You went to Mangalore and explain me what are you doing there and how is it. Bye for the next class. Thank you.